What's up, guys? Brian Bales here. I kind of got a new opportunity, and it has to do with owner-operator. And some of y'all were wondering about the money in owner-operator, and I couldn't really answer it at the time because I never looked into it. Got a call the other day, talked to a guy that has been doing it for 50 years. You know, owns different companies. He owns recruiting centers. People say that's bad recruiting, but hey, he knows what he's doing. He doesn't try to make a buck. You know, he's a millionaire. He's just trying to help truckers. So he gave me a lot of good pointers. So I'm not going to get into the company yet or what it is, but there's a bunch of them out there. You just have to know what you're looking for owner-operators. And I'm probably going to go to it maybe this summer once my oldest has graduated, because, you know, you got to be home now for that stuff. You can't really do that owner-op. But there's a couple key factors for owner-operators if you want to get into that. One, obviously, 3 to 5 years experience trucking, OTR. Regional. 2, clean record. No major violations or accidents. You know, small stuff don't really matter. It's the major stuff. 3, credit. If your credit sucks, don't even try it, because your truck payment will be, you probably won't even get it. And then 4, if you're a dumbass and you don't know math, don't even do it, because you're running your own business. So you got to take it extremely serious. You know, you got to keep track of all your spending, all your receipts. You got to keep track of everything. And I was talking to him, and it starts out as a lease. You know, they hook you up with a truck of your choice. You drive it for 3 months under them. They get everything sound, work out all the bugs. So you're basically working for $1,200 a week, 12 to 15 a week, depending on how many miles you run. And then once your 3 months are up, then you become the lease operator, a lease owner operator. You're gonna have, this is when you start taking over fuel, maintenance, you know, everything you pay. But with the amount of money you're making, and, you know, I would say the average cents per mile in this particular company does it that way. You know, you're looking at an average of $1.50 to so, you know, a mile. And if you drive, you know, so many miles a week, how they have it set up, you know, you're going to be out. They have all the accounts set up. You know, you're going to be bringing in $200,000 to $300,000 a year. And out of all that, after all your expenses, you know, you could be grossing about $100,000 a year. It could be way more than that if you decide to just stay out and drive, you know, 4,000 miles or whatever. If you can do that, then you're going to be in the big bucks. But, you know, 3,000 miles, you know, you should easily bring home $100,000. You know, and then once the truck's paid off and all your license and fees and stuff, you know, go down a little bit, you know, you're looking easy, good 6 figures. But if you have a family, I wouldn't do it. If you are single and your kids are graduated, I would look into it. But you got to have those things, you know, good credit, good experience, you know, very good at numbers. You know, you got to know your numbers. You mess one thing up, you're going to throw your whole year off. You know, if your truck breaks down, guess what? You're not making money. So you're going to want to look at in the future picking up a spare for $15,000, you know, just in case your truck breaks down. And with you making that much money, that's easily possible. Have that sitting in your house. Make sure it's mechanically sound. And so yeah, talk to the wife a little bit after our oldest graduates, you know, we're probably going to get into that. You know, I'll be making plenty of money where she could probably quit her job, you know, take care of the house and go with me when she can. You know, I could set I'm making the calls. I'm picking my loads. I pick my schedule. So that's the difference. And owner-operator, now that I've talked to this guy and he knows his shit, is the way to go. But you got to have those things, you know, good credit, good experience, you know, get that truck paid off. 3-4 years, they have it set for 4 years, it's paid off, and you're making, you know, $150,000 a year, $150,000 a year. You know, they're doing all the dispatch. They have, you know, they're taking the fuel, they're taking all your expenses out of your check. You know, the average is about $4,500 a week to $4,500 to $5,000 a week. They deduct everything out of your check. They do it for you, and then you get your check as an owner-operator. You know, you're just responsible for everything on the truck after the 3-month period, training period for owner-operator. And watched a live video feed yesterday. Trucker Brown, good guy. He, you know, he was talking about that. You know, guys got to you're keeping stuff to themselves and not. But really, you know, you can once you have all those requirements down and get your credit up. If you don't got good credit, I won't even mess with it, because if you got bad credit, you're not going to get it, or else your truck payment's going to be super high, and you miss that truck payment, you are bankrupt. They'll take that thing. You know, they will take it. Don't miss a payment. So, yeah, the money's way better. The stress level goes up if you don't know what you're doing. So I would stay out on the road for a company, because, you know, if you can find a company to make $60,000 to $80,000 a year, which is, you know, that's about what I'm making. So, you know, I could stay here and I'd be happy. You know, it definitely pays the bills. But I'm thinking about getting into that owner-operator, and as soon as I make the switch, if we decide to do that as a family, I will definitely let you guys know how to do it, because it's no sense keeping it from people, you know. And, you know, it's just good to let drivers know how to, you know, succeed in this world, trucking, instead of keeping it to themselves, because that's bad karma. I'm trying to build my karma before I die. So, yeah, that's about a little bit of the owner-op stuff. You know, like I said, that's just from talking to a couple hours to this guy, different every time I can call him, learning a little more every time. So it's good money, a little more stress, you know. And if you shut down, if you break down, you ain't making that truck payment. So you better have some money saved up, you know, $5,000 to $10,000. And owner-operator is the way if you got all those requirements. So I thought I'd come out with that. And yeah, hope it helps some of y'all. Something to think about. I'm about 75% there. You know, I got a few months left before I switch over, if that's what I decide to do. So, you know, it's a big choice. You got to talk to your family about it. And if you're single, jump on it. As long as you got the credit, the experience, and no violations, big violations. Find those companies. You know, there's a bunch of them out there for lease operator. Make sure that it's worth it. You look over their package, make sure they got good benefits, make sure they haul good stuff, make sure the miles are there. And yeah, you'll be up and running. You know, it probably takes 6 months. You know, you usually got a little training period, a little grace period. You got to prove yourself that they can trust you with a truck. So, you know, you got to get through that. And if you can get through that, make sure you know your math, because you got to keep track of everything. You're running your business. You're running a business. So, yeah, I'll hope it helps all my subscribers, and I will let you know how it goes. You know, I'll try to come out with a video. Well, I will as soon as I make the switch, if I do, but it's a pretty good chance. Still talking to the wife about it, so we will see. Hope it helps some of y'all, and I'll talk to you later.